All right, Mike Bobo hired as the offensive coordinator at Georgia, replacing Todd Monken. Let's have an honest conversation here, Georgia fans, because you guys are the best program in the country and you're great at so many things, but telling the truth is not one of them. The last 24 hours, I've seen you guys try to convince yourselves and everyone else that this is a good hire. Stop lying to us. Stop lying to yourselves. Nobody said you were going to go 7-5 before the season, and nobody thinks it's a good hire because it's not a good hire. And that you're excited about it, that's like saying that you're excited about getting socks or books or an over-the-pants hand job at Christmas. But before y'all make fun of Bama's hires, maybe don't hire somebody that got fired by Brian Harsin. And I know that Georgia fans are going to say one of three things. Why would we doubt Kirby now? There were a handful of years in the early 2010s that he had the best offense in the SEC and put up over 40 points per game in 2014. And last but not least, he's going to have more talent to work with than he's ever had in his entire career. And that's all true. And all of that is still true in saying it's not a good hire. Mike Bobo hasn't had a top 60 offense since 2017. Mike Bobo has been a coordinator in the SEC for roughly 58 years. To say that the 2014 season is the only one that matters because what he was able to do more with less is an absolute fabrication, because you know who else was on that roster besides Hudson Mason? Todd Gurley, Sonny Michel, and Nick Chubb. You know who's not on the roster this year despite how loaded it is? Any of those guys. Or a 4-year starter at quarterback twice, like David Green and Aaron Murray, breaking career passing records in the SEC like it was nothing. AJ Green, no Sean Moreno, or a #1 overall draft pick at quarterback. Mike Bobo had a lot to work with and consistently underachieved for a long time in Athens as the OC. That's why you guys wanted him fired. Is it going to work? Absolutely, it's going to work. Kirby's son could call plays for this roster, and they would still be fine, because this team is so far head and shoulders above everyone else, it's not going to matter. It is the year of our Lord 2023, and Will Muschamp and Mike Bobo are employed coordinators, because just like Congress, just term limits don't exist in the SEC for assistant coaches. The real story here is not what the offense is going to look like. It's the fact that Kirby Smart is so bored with winning that doing it with a walk-on quarterback and an all-white lacrosse team at his skill positions is no longer fun. So he's taking coordinators that failed at Georgia and several other places just to show he could win with them.